Wow, whoever owns this YouTube channel clearly had no idea how to be a YouTuber. It looks like he made a whole bunch of videos and then disappeared. What kind of amateur would do that? Oh. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been on YouTube, and it's been a while since I've actually even made a video, period. I always wanted to get back to this, but my life kept getting busy the past 3 years. My wife and I moved to a different house, I got another job, I got a son, I lost my job, and then I got a new job. So to put it simply, life has been kicking my butt, and I've been very busy. Even so, I'm done with this hiatus, and I really want to finish this series and explore other things that I can do on this channel. Please bear with me as I restart this channel because I've had to move to a new video editor software. Even so, it was for the best because this new video editor software I have works much better than my old one. So I'm really hoping my videos can actually improve and I actually can tell a better story. My script has been ready for a while now, and I'm really looking forward to go to the next chapter now that I've finished the Hidan and Kakuzu arc. So with all that said, we can finally move forward with What If Hinata Joined Team 7 Part 7. Now before I get started, I would like to give a special shout out to the YouTuber who really inspired me to make a comeback, and that's none other than Nyax1's YouTube channel. He truly inspired me to get back into it with his own work on YouTube, especially with the work he did on What If Naruto Was a Female. Guys, if you've not seen the series, I would highly recommend you watch it. I'll put the link down in the description. And just so you know, it is one of, if not the best, What If series on YouTube today. Nyax, thank you so much for your hard work on that, and I am still holding out hope that one day you'll release a Part 46. Of course, make sure to check out his original work, guys, and support his channel. With this overly long preamble over, let's get back to the story. Within my last video, I had just finished up the Hidan and Kakuzu arc. The big changes made to this arc is that Kurenai's pregnancy is already known to everybody within the village, and the other thing that was changed is that Shikamaru is promoted to Jonin once he defeats Hidan. Everything else after that stays the same. This finally leads us to the story of Sasuke versus Itachi within the next arc. Now the big change I need to make involves Orochimaru. In the original story, Orochimaru does eventually come back even after Itachi seals him away using the Totsuka blade. That won't be the case this time around. After he is sealed away by the Totsuka blade, Orochimaru is gone permanently, and the one who carries out his work going forward will be Kabuto. I know this is a controversial choice, but allow me to explain myself. I am not a fan of Orochimaru being able to resurrect himself during the war arc. I'm also not a big fan of what becomes of his character in the Boruto series. I know there are plenty of in-lore reasons as to why he comes back, but it just feels very cheap to me. I don't like it when a character is brought back to life and is not given much to do, so I feel like for the good of the story, he needs to stay gone. I know Kabuto is not a fan favorite, and I know that a lot of people have problems with him and how he was used within the war arc, but honestly I feel like everything he did was fine. At the end of the day, the main villains of the arc are Madara and Obito, and him being a side villain doesn't really take away from the story, and it gives Sasuke and Itachi the time they need to resolve their issues and have their own villain to fight while Naruto deals with the main antagonist. Of course, I'm getting ahead of myself. First things first, we need to talk about the Sasuke and Itachi fight. I'm not going to change anything. The fight was pretty much perfect, it had a great ending, and there's no need for me to reinvent the wheel. The same principle applies for when Sasuke learns the truth from Obito about the Uchiha massacre. He of course has his emotional breakdown and will make his proclamation of war against Konoha. The last thing that stays the same, of course, will be Jiraiya's death, along with Pain's introduction. All of these scenes were great, so I really don't have to change anything. This finally brings us to the scene where Naruto learns what happened. As it played out in the manga, Naruto is brought to the Hokage office. Hinata is present instead of Sai, along with the rest of the Team Kakashi members. Lord Fu tells Naruto Jiraiya died in the battle facing the leader of the Akatsuki. Fu states that the leader has the most powerful of all ocular jutsus known as the Rinnegan, and that Jiraiya supposedly found a weakness during the fight. Fu reveals the message on his back and declares this message was for Naruto. Fu tells Naruto that Jiraiya believed that Naruto could stop Pain and entrusted him with this. Naruto tries his best to listen to everything Fu has to say, but the shock is too much for him, and everything begins to fall on deaf ears. Naruto, in this moment, turns to Lady Tsunade and simply asks her, "Granny Tsunade, is this the secret mission that Pervy Sage spoke to you about?" The room becomes uncomfortably quiet. Tsunade just sits there and looks down. It's a confirmation of what Naruto believes, and Naruto just stands there, knowing the truth. He doesn't raise his voice, he doesn't get angry. All he does is turn around and walk towards the door and head out. No word is spoken. No one within the office knows what to do, with the exception of Hinata. Hinata finally says, "I will handle this. The rest of you start working on the message." The rest of the office nods to her, and she leaves to go after Naruto. Hinata does not hurry after him. She knows that he needs time to be alone, so she takes a very slow, methodical, deliberate pace. Eventually, nighttime comes, and she finds Naruto on a bench by himself, holding a popsicle stick. His expression is vacant as tears stream from his eyes. It's almost as if he doesn't even recognize that they're there. He sits there, in a daze, unable to move, unable to do anything. Suddenly, he is then pulled into a gentle hug by Hinata. Hinata simply speaks softly, "I'm sorry." As soon as Hinata utters those words, Naruto wraps his arms around Hinata and begins crying into her chest, unable to control his emotions. His cries become louder until they become wailing, and she cries right alongside him. After an agonizing, prolonged period, Naruto finally runs out of tears to cry. His arms go limp as he continues to sniffle uncontrollably. Hinata then says, "Come on, let's get you home." She takes Naruto by the hand and leads him home as if he was a lost child. She then tucks him into bed. Naruto has lost every bit of strength he has, and finally finds himself falling asleep. When Naruto wakes up in the morning, he smells something cooking on the stove. He steps out of bed and sees that Hinata is still there. She stayed the whole night to clean his apartment and cook food. Naruto tells her, "You didn't have to do this." "Yes, I did," Hinata says with quiet resolution. "Take a seat, Naruto." Naruto does as she asks. Hinata then brings out 2 plates of food, one for him and one for her. They eat in silence. As Naruto finishes his meal, he finally breaks the silence by saying, "What does the old frog need from me?" "Jiraiya's last message was coded in a way where only you can understand it, Naruto. They can't crack the message without you. Once the message is deciphered, Lord Fu said that he would train you to become a sage just like Jiraiya. He believes that once they have the secret to Pain's weakness, and that you finish your Toad Sage training, you can stop him." "I can't do it. I can't use my Rasen Shuriken. I can't control the Nine Tails. And I'm not even strong enough to stand up to a single member of the Akatsuki on my own, let alone their leader. I'm just not strong enough. Even if I completed the Sage training and cracked the code, my dad would make a difference." Hinata has never seen Naruto this hopeless before. Jiraiya's death has clearly hit him in a way like nothing has before. Naruto continues to look down, unable to keep eye contact with Hinata. Hinata takes a sip of water and finally speaks. "Naruto, what else did you hear Fu say?" "Nothing really," Naruto responded. "Honestly, I couldn't hear anything after a while. It was just too hard to hear." "Fu spoke about Jiraiya's final moments. He said that Lord Jiraiya, by all accounts, should have died before Pain's final attack. But Jiraiya willed himself to create that message, and died with a smile, knowing that you would get the message. Lord Jiraiya believed in you, Naruto. He never doubted you for a minute. He knew you could do it, because you always find a way when no one else can. And just so you know, you're not alone on this." Hinata places her hand gently on his cheek. For the first time, Naruto finally makes eye contact. She then tells him, "No matter what happens, I'm with you, and so are many others. Naruto, we've got your back. Whether you beat pain or not, we'll be there." Hinata's words finally reach Naruto, and he finally allows himself to give a soft smile. He looks down at himself and says, "I think it's time I get back to work then. First things first, I need a shower." "Way ahead of you. I already cleaned the bathroom last night and laid out your clothes." "Thank you, Hinata. I'll be out in a moment. You know, my place is pretty gloomy and messy most of the time. I usually hate spending time here. Thanks for making it feel like a home. I really appreciate it." Hinata feels herself blushing, but doesn't allow herself to become timid. She looks up at Naruto smiling and says, "It was absolutely no trouble at all, Naruto." As Naruto leaves the room, Hinata smiles, knowing that she was finally able to do what she always wanted to do. Be there for the one man she always loved. Once Naruto is dressed, he and Hinata head back to the Hokage office. Naruto swears to himself that he will finish what Jiraiya has started. And this is where we will end What If Hinata Joined Team 7 Part 7. Thank you all very much for watching the video. Please click that like button, comment down below, and hit subscribe. From now on, I'm going to do my best to get 2 to 3 videos out per month. With the holiday season coming, I know that might be a tough deadline to keep, but I'm going to do my very best. Thank you all for watching, and as always, have a great one.